Hello, YouTube land, and welcome back to the Chaos Asylum. I am your host, Alex Payne, and today is another WWE Smackdown Live reactions. A couple things going to happen tonight. Shinsuke Nakamura is going to address the WWE Universe, I believe, and he's probably going to have a match. And Charlotte, the #1 contender for the SmackDown Women's Championship, is taking on Naomi, the Women's Championship of SmackDown, in a title match tonight. What else is going to happen tonight? We don't know. Let's find out. So Shinsuke Nakamura comes out. That's how we kick off SmackDown Live. And Renee Young's in the ring. She's about to interview him. And who comes out? Mr. Ziggle Wiggles himself, Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler grabs the microphone and says, "Okay, Renee, go ahead." Yeah. So Shinsuke helps Renee out. He's like, "Who was your influences, Shinsuke? Who's like the people you like?" And Shinsuke came in to say whatever. And he's like, "Oh, guys, if you didn't translate, this is what he said. That his favorite superstar is Dolph Ziggler. That he's a box office hit, greatest Hall of Famer, and all this stuff." And he's like, he's like, "But the funny thing is, you really want to know who Shinsuke Nakamura really is? His name is Michael, and his best friend's name is Bubbles. And his family moved around, and he was put away in a hyperbolic time chamber and all this other junk." And then he's like, "In all seriousness, no one cares that you're here." And then Shinsuke grabs the microphone and says, "All right, let me ask you a question. Why do you not like me so much?" And then he leaned in and gave the microphone to, Dolph, and Dolph was about to say, and he's like, "Oh, and if you didn't understand what he said, also go to asshole." Gets Dolph Ziggler gets mad, super kicks Shinsuke in the stomach. Goes for another super kick. Shinsuke grabs it, does the exploder suplex in the corner, going for the Kunsasha. Nope, Dolph Ziggler rolls out and gets out of the way. First matchup is going to be Corbin taking on AJ Styles. So, our first match of SmackDown tonight, AJ Styles. AJ Styles taking on Baron Corbin. The match starts off with AJ doing a couple kicks to Corbin's legs. Then tries for a sneeze. Excuse me. Tries for a roll-up. Didn't work. He tried to stomp on him. Oh, man. Okay, sorry, guys. I'm tired. You'll probably see that through the whole movie here. Me yawning. And, let's see what else. And then AJ gives him a lot of headlocks. And then finally Corbin throws him off. And then, legit, he goes through the ropes. And then Corbin fucking just kicks him in the stomach and falls out of the ring. Kevin Owens is at ringside, too. Ranting on about how he's the face of America. And they should be lucky that he's the face of America. Went to commercial break, so let's find out what happens. So we get back from commercial break. And yes, that's an ice pack, because I have to ice my shoulder. It sucks. And whatnot. We get back from the AJ Styles Corbin match. So we get back, and Corbin has AJ in a headlock. He gets up, puts him on the top rope. AJ reverses, throws him off. Pele, what is that? The Pele kick that he does. Jumps up, kicks him in the head, falls to the ropes. And then AJ's on a roll. Going for the Styles Clash, reverses into a choke slam knee breaker. 1, 2, kick out. Match goes on for a couple more minutes. AJ's about to go for the phenomenal forearm. Kevin Owens gets up from the outside. Hey. AJ kicks him. Tries to go for the phenomenal forearm. And then he rolls out of the way. Corbin hits him with a big move. 1, 2, kick out. AJ tries for the, what is it called? The calf killer. Yeah. Corbin reverses that too. So then AJ does a roll. Corbin goes for a powerbomb. He rolls around. 1, 2, 3. Brings AJ Styles wins the match. So then, what's his name? Let me think about his name. AJ wins the match. And then Corbin's freaking out to ref. And then Kevin Owens is beating the crap out of him. And then pretty much Corbin comes over, throws him off, and then they sort of both beating up on AJ. Here comes Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn comes out and cleans house. And does the Hanuva kick to, what's his name, I think, to Corbin. And then Kevin Owens gets back in, knocks Sami Zayn out of the ring, and does the pop-up powerbomb to AJ Styles. Then we go to the back where Charlotte is warming up, and she's asked, how she feels about the Women's Championship. She said she's accomplished everything on Raw, she's a 4-time Women's Champion, and that tonight's going to be a lucky 5 for the Women's Championship. And you can go now. Bye-bye. And up next is a #1 contenders match for the tag team title to Beat the Clock Challenge for the #1 contendership for the WWE Smackdown Tag Team Champions. American Alpha taking on the Colognes. So pretty much American Alpha and the Colognes had a match. So what happened was... yes, here we go. What happened was the Colognes pretty much dominated this match. And they had a couple moves. They start off the headlock, drop toe holds, clotheslines to Chad Gable. He's in the ring for a little bit. They're about to go for their tag team finisher for a double backstabber, which is a powerbomb into the backstabber. But then his partner came in, knocked him out of the way. Grand Amplitude. 1, 2, 3. They win the match. They set the time at 5:15. And now it's going to be Breezango, Tyler Breeze, and Fandango taking on Connor and Victor of the Ascension. And instead of the time going up, it'll count down. And whichever team pretty much gets the best time becomes #1 contenders for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships, which is held by the Usos. And up next is going to be Randy Orton taking on Erick Rowan in a no disqualification match. So the hardcore match is going on right now. The no disqualification between Randy Orton and Erick Rowan. So they start out off normal. They tie up, throw off. Erick Rowan throws Randy off. Shoulder tackle down. They get out to the outside and grab some weapons, beat the shit out of each other with them. Then Erick Rowan throws Randy into the steel steps. He grabs a table, puts it on the left side of the ring, and he gets Randy in the ring, and Randy's got a kendo stick. He drops the kendo stick. Erick Rowan's about to suplex Randy out of the ring and through the table. Nope, rail. Randy reverses, drops him onto the rope. Erick Rowan off the ropes. He's like, oh. He's on onto the ropes with his left hand. Randy grabs the kendo stick, smacks the left hand, and then he lets go and grabs the hold of the right. And he smacks the right hand. And Randy's like, you know what? And he hits the ropes and knocks him into the table at commercial break. So we get back from this, what's it called? Match of Randy Orton and Erick Rowan. And Randy throws Erick Rowan into the steel steps on the outside, beats him up a little bit, throws him back into the ring. Erick Rowan catches him, starts stomping on him, goes over, grabs a chair, puts it in the right corner, grabs Randy Orton, throws him into it. And Randy's all like, oh, no. Bam! Throws Erick Rowan into it. The RKO out of nowhere. 1, 2, 3. Beats Erick Rowan. He gets a short promo and saying that pretty much, Bray Wyatt, you said that the House of Horrors match will be my purgatory. He's like, well, I'll tell you what. That match is going to be your hell. And then Jinder Mahal comes out and cuts a promo saying that he is going to... Yeah, he shouldn't worry about the House of Horrors matches, the House of Horror match, or Bray Wyatt. He should fear him and worry about him. And then he got in the ring and cut a promo into his own language. Tries and punches Randy Orton. Randy reverses and punches him, knocks Jinder to the outside. Tries to go for that outside DDT from the middle rope, and then his 2 little goons come in, start beating up Randy. And then Jinder stomping on him. He's like, okay, get off. He does his finishing move, boom. Grabs the WWE World title. He looks at it and just leaves with it, and he's like, ah! So yeah, there's that. And up next is going to be Tyler Breeze and Fandango, known as Fabrice, taking on Connor and Victor of the Ascension and Beat the Clock Challenge. Now, how this match goes is the time, the beat is 5:15. Now, the time is going to count down. If the time expires and nobody gets a pinfall or anything, the American Alpha wins. If they cannot beat their time, any team that I just mentioned, American Alpha wins. But if any of the other teams, Fabrice or the Ascension, beats that team, whoever pretty much has the best time will win the match. And then the main event is going to be Charlotte taking on Naomi for the WWE Smackdown Women's Championship. Yeah! Dab out. So the match goes on with Breezango and the Ascension. The Ascension comes out of House of Fire. Connor comes out with a running European uppercut. 1-2 kick out. They beat the crap out of, what's his name? Tyler Breeze. They hit like moves after moves on him, and then he keeps kicking out. And they finally gets Tyler Breeze. Tyler Breeze gets Fandango in the ring. Fandango gets in there. He starts like beating the crap out of both of them. They try to go for, last man standing, or whatever their tag team finisher is. And then Tyler Breeze is like, nope. And then O'Connor comes running at him. He throws him outside the ring. Tyler Breeze does. And then he gets Tyler Breeze super kicks Victor into a Falcon Arrow. 1, 2, 3. With like 2 minutes, 45 seconds to go or something like that. And pretty much they beat American Alpha's time. And now they are the new WWE Tag Team Championship #1 contenders. Don't know why I did that. What the hell? I'll redo. Yeah, whatever. They're the new #1 contenders for the WWE Tag Team Championships for SmackDown for Breezango. Up next, I believe, will be another match, or Charlotte versus Naomi for the Women's Championship. So, what's going on now? It's Charlotte taking on Naomi for the Women's Championship. And Naomi, before she came out, was in an interview, and she's like, oh yes, I'm not gonna lie, Charlotte beat me fair and square last week. I can't deny her that. But she run around here running her mouth acting like she Muhammad Ali. Are you kidding me? No. She's like, I'm Muhammad Ali. I'm, the champ is on top of the mountain. And I am the WWE Women's Champion. And that makes me Muhammad Ali and her Foreman. So I'm going tonight make her feel the glow. So then, pretty much, bam, they go out there and do the thing. They tie up. They start fighting. Charlotte does her woo, thing and whatnot. And clothesline. And then she gets drop kicked. Charlotte gets drop kicked from on the outside, and then she grabs a hold of Naomi, and then like legit pulls her out, and there's like this, bam, like power bombs her onto the outside of the floor from the ring, and Naomi's holding her back, holding the back of her head, and we went to commercial break. Now, for people that do not know about wrestling, you cannot win a championship on a disqualification, which a disqualification would mean pretty much you using a foreign object and the referee seeing it. Now, if the referee doesn't see it, obviously you can't get disqualified because he didn't see it. A count out you cannot lose when you're on the outside of the ring, and if the ref gets to 10, and there's like a double count out, or like the champion or challengers on the outside, like say the champion's on the outside, he gets count out of 10. The challenger wins the match, but not the championship. So you got to win by pinfall or submission. So the match between Charlotte and Naomi comes back, and tonight it's funny. It's like a third or fourth match we've had tonight when they came back from commercial break and they're in a headlock. And then Charlotte is dominating, doing her normal thing, woo, 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 doing woo, and all the goodies. All the goodies, Jesus. And I'm actually glad that they've been doing like women's championship matches and like the women, being in the main event. They deserve it. So this match goes on for a bit, it's a back and forth match. Naomi actually hits the review mirror, or whatever she calls it, review. I can't fucking say it right. And it's like 1, 2, kick out. They both get to the outside again. And then gets back in. Starts beating each other up. Charlotte hits a move on Naomi. And then out of nowhere, here comes legit James Ellsworth, Carmella, Tamina, and Natalya. Match ends in a disqualification. Pretty much, they both attack both Naomi and Charlotte, but all three of them actually go after Charlotte. Natalya just pulled out Naomi, and then Naomi gets back in and starts beating up on Carmella, and then Carmella gets a discus clothesline from Natalya, And then Charlotte gets super kicked by Tamina, and then she gets super kicked again by Carmella, and then they pretty much all walk up the stage and are all like, yeah. So that's how SmackDown ended. And whatnot. So, what'd you guys think? Did you think it was better than Monday Night Raw, or not? Or did you like SmackDown? Did you not? Leave it in the comments below. And I'd like to say hello to all the new subscribers, and welcome to the Chaos Asylum. So, like always, leave a comment. Share this video. Leave a comment. Hit the like button. If you haven't done it already, smash that subscribe button. Later.